Yeah, Chuck, I had to steal your intro, bro. Will AJ Styles remain the WWE World Champion? Will Dolph Ziggler and Miz actually steal the show? Will the Wyatts capture gold in the form of Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton? Will Baron Corbin and Kalisto go more than 15 minutes? And will the Women's Championship on SmackDown finally prove that they have the best women on the planet? Yeah, we gonna chop it up, y'all. This is the official InternetSmarks TLC preview and predictions. Let's get it.
Hey yo, the first time we went down to Grant Central, a couple of dollars was lost as well as my favorite pencil. Sauce packets in my left pocket. I can't believe that it's out right now. We should go watch it.
Let's do it.
Got your son, he needs to stop it. And why is he wearing so many watches?
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Biggz, man. I'm very excited for this weekend's pay-per-view. I did a review about 2-3 days ago, and I had a review actually, a preview predictions blog. You know, I prepped it and did everything, but I just said I need to do it over. You know, I just looked up some more information, and you know, I just said I'm gonna do this different. So, you know, this Sunday, only on the WWE Network, they present SmackDown Live's TLC from the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. You know, they say this pay-per-view is only on the WWE Network, but there's a great chance that it's going to be through your local providers as well. Got 6 matches on the card. I love that there's not 7 or 8 matches, but rather every match on the card makes sense. More than likely, they'll have a pre-show match that you won't find out about until Sunday night, which is, I'm cool with that too. You know, these 6 matches are the most important matches right now on the SmackDown Live brand. So I'm going to cut to the chase, break it down. First match that I'm going to dive into is Carmella, versus Nikki Bella. No DQ match. And the history between these women is that Carmella's trying to get to the top. She's looking to take out one of the, and let's just be honest, one of the cornerstones of the Divas division. No more Divas. But when they was trying to figure out Women's Revolution, Nikki and her sister was actually putting in work, regardless of how their work ethic look in the ring. They was on the shows every week and doing a lot of marketing, things of that nature outside of the ring. So Nikki's paid her dues. But on the contrary, I feel like Carmella's paid her dues too. She was with Enzo and Cass in NXT. You know, they left. She stayed in NXT. I thought she should have came up with them to begin with. So if you wanted to split them apart, Carmella would be familiar on television already. But in retrospect, it made sense for her to come up later. It made sense for her to go to SmackDown away from Enzo and Cass. And it made sense that she's a heel because she was a face in NXT. And when she came up the first couple of weeks, she was still a face because, you know, when you have this unique situation, you know, you have to distinguish who's a heel, who's a face. And she's distinguished that she's a good heel. You know, her and Nikki Bella, their rivalry has been above average. I actually like their rivalry. I like that heel Carmella beats up Nikki Bella, and Nikki Bella got a revenge at the last pay-per-view. But I think being that this is going to be the final chapter of their story, Carmella should absolutely win. And plus, by this picture that I have on the screen, I'll let you take a look at that for a second. Carmella's blaming this on Nikki. It looked like she got into a serious argument with somebody. But I'm not here to spread rumors. I'm not here to judge nobody, you heard? I have Carmella winning this rivalry, winning this match on Sunday night. She needs it more. Nikki Bella should be there to prop up and to push the younger talent, to push the up and coming talent. Nikki Bella's had the women's title, women divas title, whatever you call it, on multiple occasions. It's time for Carmella to shine. It's time for her to move up in the ranks. So I'm definitely going with Carmella for the win. Next match on the card, we have a chairs match between Kalisto and Baron Corbin. This is another situation. Baron Corbin has been lost in the sauce. He was rivaling with Dolph Ziggler, and that became too repetitive. They broke that off, and he's been feuding with Kalisto for months. This is another situation where SmackDown is showing that this match is important to them on their lower card. Kalisto is gonna put on a good match. He's able to do things with the chair, a la Rey Mysterio, a la Rob Van Dam. He's able to do the Van Daminator. He's able to do the Van Terminator. But in this match, I feel like if he goes for that moves, Baron Corbin's going to catch him and put him in that End of Days, which is one of the best finishes in WWE, and he's going to do it on a chair. I think this is going to be a better match than people think. I'm giving it to Baron Corbin. He wins this match. I feel like he needs to move on. Let's bulk up the Intercontinental title picture. He needs to be one of the next people in line for a title shot. Put him in these championship situations. You can't say someone looks like they can be a champion until you put them in that championship situation. Until you put them in that championship mode. I'm going with Baron Corbin. Let's move on to the first championship of the rest of the matches being title matches. I'll start with the Tag Team Championship. The Wyatts versus, as Mauro Ranallo coined them, Beauty and the Man Beast. I ain't even mad at that. Heath Slater and Rhino versus Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. This is going to be another good match. I love the chemistry with Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. It's like an all-star team. It reminds me of past upper echelon talent working together as a tag team. You could go to Big Show and Jericho. Yes, I did say Big Show. You can go to Stone Cold and Triple H. We're not going to take it that far, but you understand what I'm saying. Even with Randy Orton working with Edge, Rated RKO, which was one of the best tag team champions that we've seen in the modern era. This is just facts. When you look at the totality of these two men's careers, both world champions, both will be Hall of Famers. Randy Orton will be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. But the intriguing person in this equation is Bray Wyatt. Bray has a tendency to lose pay-per-view matches, big-time matches, big fight field matches. This will be the time for Bray Wyatt to submit his right to say, I have held a championship, even if it's a tag team championship, because I believe this will set up for him to get a future world title shot. I feel like by the end of 2017, Bray Wyatt will be in the WWE Championship picture, and if all is said and done, he will hold the WWE title on SmackDown. But as for this Sunday, Heath Slater, Rhino, I love these guys. Heath Slater is one of the faces of SmackDown. This is just a fact, y'all. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. Heath Slater has went from being in Nexus, 3-man band, 1-man band. He was a quote-unquote free agent because he didn't get signed to Raw or SmackDown at the exception of the draft. this past summer. Rhino, ECW veteran, the last ECW world champion and television champion, not the reincarnation in 2006 to 2009 or 10 ECW. I'm talking about from the 90s to the early 2000s, ECW, the original ECW. Rhino, I remember watching Rhino, he dominated. He was literally a man beast. He was killing people for real. Rhino is up there in age. I love the fact that Rhino had a chance to be a champion again. I'm going with the Whites, though, with all that said and done. This is the time for Bray to hold the title. Bray and Randy hold the title will make the dynamic even better, and they will lose the titles at WrestleMania. So I feel like it's a good chance to let Bray hold the title for a couple months. Let's go to the next match, the ladder match. Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, the last match, the end of rivalries. I'm going with Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler regains the title. This will I feel like this will set up a chain of events because some way, somehow, I think they're going to wrestle again. And I think Ziggler's going to beat him again. And I feel like the talent that's on Raw that's being misused, a la Sheamus, Cesaro, Sami Zayn, should come over to SmackDown Live to land the opportunity. Shout out to The Miz. He's been holding the IC title for the better part of 2016. Him and Dolph Ziggler's put on some classic matches in the past and in recent memory. But this Sunday, I'm going with Dolph Ziggler. He deserves the title more than The Miz, in my humble opinion. Let's move on to the co-main event of the evening. Becky Lynch, the WWE SmackDown Women's Champion, the best women's champion on the roster, in my opinion, will take on the best heel on the women's side of the WWE, in my opinion, Alexa Bliss, a.k.a. Harley Quinn. I love their rivalry. I love that she proved me wrong. She proved a lot of people wrong. Speaking about Alexa Bliss, she proved why she deserved to be called up in the summertime. She proved why she's in the position she's in. She's shown that she can talk her talk on the mic. She's witty. She's a typical millennial. You can tell that Becky Lynch has more experience, but Alexa Bliss doesn't care about your experience. She only cares about the end results, and that's gaining a women's championship. I love the fact that they don't play ping pong with the title. I've debated about this back and forth. Should Becky Lynch go into the new year with the title? I would love to see Alexa Bliss with a title reign. I'm going with Alexa Bliss. She deserves a title shot. She deserves the shot to carry the championship. If Becky wins, then she needs to hold it to WrestleMania at least. So, in my opinion, I'm going with the upset again. I'm taking Alexa Bliss. Now, let's get to the main event. AJ Styles, the Phenomenal, versus Dean Ambrose, one of the members of the Shield, for the WWE Championship. This should be their last match. This is what I love about this pay-per-view. This is the end of all rivalries currently on SmackDown, and after this Sunday, it should be a big changeover. AJ Styles is going to win this match, y'all. I can't really do a preview on this match because Dean Ambrose is not winning the title. This is going to prove why AJ is the best in the world. To me, he's better than Kevin Owens, better than Roman Reigns, better than Seth Rollins, better than John Cena, better than Dean Ambrose, better than anybody else on the roster. AJ, in the last 3 years, have held the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, the TNA World Championship, the WWE Championship. He's Superstar of the Year, and he's the MVP of the WWE roster. That's my review, y'all. I can't wait for SmackDown. We will be live tweeting. I will have the recap of the show Monday. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter at InternetSmarks1 for all news, rumors, and updates for everything WWE, as well as live tweets for all WWE programming.